Without cameras, this guy would be dead or in jail. These cops kept harassing him, even while he was at work. Let's get into it.
I do not understand what this guy's issue is.
You have a warrant.
A warrant for what?
A criminal summons.
A criminal summons for what? I need to know why I'm being arrested.
We don't even have to show you, okay?
We're
doing you
just
a courtesy by showing you the warrant.
Everything's in the glove box, officer.
Are you giving him consent to go in there and get it? If you deny it, we'll cite you for not having proof of it.
It's fine to call.
It's fine to talk, it's not fine to yell, especially on a public place.
You've been messing with me all night. That's why you're smiling, because you know you've been messing with me.
I got the same battery box.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. In June of 2023, Officer Starnes with the Jonesboro Police Department pulled over Christian, allegedly for having a burnt-out brake light. Starnes immediately asked to search the vehicle, but Christian denied him the opportunity. In June of 2023, Officer Starnes with the Jonesboro Police Department pulled over Christian, allegedly for having a burnt-out brake light. Starnes immediately asked to search the vehicle, but Christian denied him the opportunity, and without probable cause or a warrant, Officer Starnes needlessly extended the stop to wait for backup, including a canine to help search the vehicle.
It's a hydrotherapy area, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run dog in your vehicle, and if it doesn't hear, we'll be out here. Is there anything in your vehicle? Just go along, right? I'll take the drop the wall. I get it, man. I get it. That's all I'm trying to prove, man. I'm trying to prove your exact statement, okay? Is there anything on you, Lee? Come on, search real quick, okay?
Cops usually ask if they can search someone, place, or thing if they do not have a lawful reason to do so without consent, like indications of DUI or visible paraphernalia on the passenger seat. But when they don't have that, your consent is required by law. You are under no obligation to allow them to search you. However, this does not prevent the officers from running a canine around your vehicle. But in the ruling of Rodriguez v. United States, the Supreme Court clarified that officers cannot extend a traffic stop just to wait for a canine unit to arrive on scene. And unless an officer has independent, reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, they can only conduct a free air sniff if the canine is on scene at the time of the stop. That isn't what happened here, but the officers still find nothing and return to Christian to admit that they violate the rights of the drivers of almost every car they stop.
It's just a hydrotherapy area, so you do this once every car we stop.
Now nearly 10 minutes into the stop, the officer begins writing a seatbelt citation and a verbal warning for the lights. He's then allowed to leave, but over the next year and a half, Christian was pulled over numerous times by the department. First, by Sergeant Stout, after the officer became upset that while following Christian too close, he had to slam on his brakes to avoid rear-ending Christian.
I got my phone somewhere. No, when I slammed on the brakes, it went, look at that. Everything went down in the floor. Everything just...
Because of how hard it slammed on it?
Yeah, that's how hard I slammed on my brakes. I still don't understand why he was so freaked out. I do not understand what this guy's issue is. I can't win for losing, bro. I ain't lying.
I know this guy from somewhere. I don't know where.
Because you're harassing him.
The last time I talked to him, he was out there. Like I think he's the kid that was at Walmart with a bunch of harassment stuff. He was like a spark driver or something. They were arguing with each other, whatever was going on. But yeah, he's up there like recording everything. I'm like, you can record like whatever like happened. Like he stopped you for a traffic violation. He's saying we're gonna take him to jail and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, what would you go to jail for? Like
writing him a warning for hazardous driving for slamming on his brakes in front of me. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
3 months later, after following Christian for a time, Officer Lane pulls him over for not having insurance, even though his vehicle was insured. Four months later, Officer Eccles detains him to issue a trespass warning.
Why are you here? Don't I have to
This is your warning. He's advising you right now that you're criminally banned from this
property. Why am I being detained? He told me to leave. I was getting ready to walk away. Now I'm in cuffs.
Because she wanted you criminally banned, you tried to walk away. Now I can detain you, identify you, and criminally ban you.
So I don't get a warning. I don't get a warning first.
This is your warning.
Well, I'm in cuffs though. I'm not being violent. I'm not hostile. I'm not trying to fight nobody, attack nobody. There's no point for this. There's no need.
Yeah,
need to be criminally banned.
I already ran him and everything.
All right, cool. So that means we're going to take you out of cuffs. You're free to go.
Bro, you know this is wrong, bro. It's not wrong.
And things only get worse from here. But before we get back to today's story, let me tell you about something that does what it says it will. The Beard Hedger by Manscaped. With its titanium-coated stainless steel
Let me go ahead and
T-blade,
get us past
this thing
this real
right here.
quick.
Over the next 2 months, he has repeated interactions with the same officers, Ote, Johnson, and a couple others. The officers would park near his place of employment at Papa John's, and they would follow him while he was working to pull him over. For example, in November, he was surrounded by several officers for allegedly turning without using a signal for 100 feet. But according to Google Maps, Christian used his turn signal 200 feet prior to the turn, more than twice the required distance.
Yeah, what's going on? I'm working right now. I know.
Officer Ote, JPD, reason I stopped because you didn't use your turn signal 100 feet.
Yeah, I did use the turn signal. Yeah, I did. I used the turn signal. Yeah, I did. What's your name? What's your name?
Can you have a driver's license?
What's your name?
Insurance?
What's your name? Name and badge number.
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
Driver's license,
Okay.
registration, insurance. Step out for me. Please stay away. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons. No. I'm working right now, as you can see. Papa John's, I'm working.
You didn't use your turn signal 100 feet prior before making this right turn into this
I
parking
used
lot.
the turn signal fully. And you know I did.
Not 100 feet prior. That's what I'm saying.
This is clearly harassment.
Do you have your registration and proof of
Yeah, I
insurance?
got everything you need in the car.
Where is it?
Can I get in the car? Okay.
Registration insurance, please.
Okay.
Hold on. Step. We'll get it. Don't we back in the car. Matter of fact,
Ain't no weapons in the car.
step right here.
I'm working. Ain't no weapons in the car.
Step right here. We don't know that. Step right in front of the vehicle.
My insurance and everything's in the glove box, officer.
Are you getting him consent to go in there and get it?
You said I'm in his hand, right?
Yes, sir. Whereas we still have to have consent for you to go inside your vehicle and get your insurance
So if I
registration.
deny,
If you deny it, we'll cite you for not having proof of it. 'Cause we're
okay,
not
go
gonna
in
allow
there and
you
get
to
it.
go
Go in there and
inside
get it. Yeah, they harassing me, friend. They harassing me.
Get your hands out your pockets.
Ain't no weapons on me.
Get your hands out your pockets. I just told you to get your hands out your pockets.
I'm used to putting my hand in my pocket, man.
I'm telling you not to.
Yeah, they harassing me. They pulling me over for nothing. They just trying to find something. They won't let me get my license out the box. They won't let. He's my manager. Yeah, they harassing me, Austin. Hey, Austin. What did I just say? Hey, Austin, they harassing me, Austin. I'm being arrested.
Just being detained right now, okay? We have given you several lawful orders. But right now, you're not. It's fine to talk.
It's fine to talk. It's not.
I thank God that I don't end up in these situations like this. Look at this, bro. They harassing that man over multiple periods of time and different occasions. Wow. I'd probably lose my I'd lose my self-control. I probably wouldn't even exercise restraint.
Is that good enough for you?
From that stop, Christian received 3 citations. One because his driver's license was in a locker inside Papa John's. One because his registration wasn't signed, and the third for the turn signal. 3 weeks after the stop, as Christian was leaving work, he noticed a cruiser pull out behind him, so he stopped at the next light to wait for the officer to catch up. No citations were issued, but 6 days later, 2 cruisers followed him and eventually pulled him over.
My name's Officer O'Day with the Jonesboro Police Department. The
Okay.
reason that I stopped you is because you made an illegal turn back there.
No, I didn't.
So
I didn't.
You
And
wasn't
I'm gonna prove it in court that I didn't.
You wasn't in the turning lane.
And what's his name? What's the other officer name?
I'm not sure which officer you're referring to.
His tag is 9577ZZZ. Who is that?
I'm not sure.
You don't know who that is?
I knew there was an officer next to you, and then there was an officer.
Okay.
And then there was
him
behind me.
What's his name? What is your name?
Officer Johnson.
You've been messing with me all night. You've been messing with me all night. And you know you have. That's why you're smiling. That's why you're smiling. Because you know you've been messing with me.
I got the same battery box.
Whatever.
Why don't we introduce ourselves to each other and just have a normal conversation?
How can I introduce myself to somebody that's always trying to fuck with me?
What's your name?
You know my name.
I don't know your name.
Yeah, you do.
I never met you.
All right, Mr. Mobley, here's your information back. All right, so I wrote you a citation for improper unsafe lane change, okay?
The reason that I stopped you is because you made an illegal turn back there.
No, I didn't.
This is my first time ever meeting you. I've never met you before.
But I'm sure you probably heard of me, though, haven't you?
Just because I've heard doesn't mean that's how I do my job.
But you heard of me, right?
I heard your name.
Yeah, you heard of me.
I just heard your name. That's about it.
Just 2 days after that stop, he was
Why they
pulled over
target
for
him?
allegedly following too close, though the dashcam video shows no other vehicles in front of Christian.
The reason I stopped you is because you was following too close.
No, it wasn't. You harassing me again, Odie.
Can I have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
What's the traffic infraction, Odie?
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
You harassing me again, Odie.
Mr. Mobley.
Okay.
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
You know that's BS, Odie.
Step out.
Step out.
Step out.
Here's your driver's license. Here it is.
No, step out. Too late.
Here it is. Here it is. What you doing, man?
Step out.
What are you doing?
Turn around.
What are you doing, Odie?
Hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
Hands behind your back.
His hands are behind his
What am I
back.
being arrested for, Odie? What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction.
For what?
142 dispatch.
Oh, hell, this is bullshit.
15 one time.
You know this is bullshit, right?
Turn around. I asked you 3 times to give me your information.
I gave it to you. It's in your head.
I'm only required to ask you once.
This time, Officer Odie arrests Christian for obstruction. His car was impounded and he was fired after spending 3 days in county jail.
Hey, you can't call my place to work.
No, sir. No, sir, I won't.
Huh?
I won't.
I can't hear you.
I will not.
Christian bailed out for $2,500, and once released, he began obtaining footage from various stops to prove his case. And on April 8th, the Random Patriot published his story.
The cop asks him for his ID. It takes 10 seconds before he actually has his ID in his hand, but by the 11th second, he's under arrest for obstruction. The officer on body cam says his name because he knows who he is. He says his name, "Give me your ID." Later, you hear him like still shuffling through the glove box, and then he has it in his hand, but by then the cop's already walked around and you're under arrest for obstruction. And dude goes to jail. Like, it isn't even a threat.
He had to have some kind of encounter with them to where they know him. Has he ever gone after him on anything?
Like, from the very first stop, he immediately got the body cam. Now they stop him anytime they get the chance, it seems like.
Yeah, so they're pretty much retaliating against him because they don't like the fact that he's probably talking shit about it. The guys have the improper attitude. I don't agree with that.
How long does somebody reasonably get to hand over their stuff before it's time to escalate?
Couple minutes, but it shouldn't take any longer than that. You already know this cat. You already know this cat. You don't need to mess with him if you just want to make a
Right, you know him.
Yeah, that's a straight up ego thing, man.
The very next day, Christian arrived at work early and was waiting in his vehicle when 2 Craighead County deputies approached him with a warrant for his arrest.
You got a warrant out of Jonesboro.
What?
Criminal summons.
What do you mean criminal summons?
It's a criminal summons.
I ain't got no criminal summons.
I'm telling you right now you do.
What do you mean criminal summons?
You have a criminal summons warrant.
Yo, this dude, what the fuck? Why are they bothering him? This
Out
is
of the Jonesboro
insane.
Police Department. Along with that, you have 8 no contact orders that you have to be served with.
What are you talking about? 8 no. What is this about?
That's what I'm telling you right now, man. I have all the paperwork on my computer. I will be gladly to show you when we get to the jail.
So for right now, you got to come with us, okay, bud?
What are you talking about?
You got a warrant. You got to come with us.
I do not have a warrant.
You have a warrant.
You have a warrant.
I have it in hand. It's on the computer right now. I have it with us.
A warrant for what?
A criminal summons.
A criminal summons for what?
I just know you have a criminal summons with a $10,000 bond through the Jonesboro Police Department.
I do not have a criminal
Yes,
summons.
you do, sir.
Step out here real
It was
quick,
issued
and we're
today.
gonna let you see it. Here, come on. Don't start pulling away.
You can.
What do I have a criminal summons for?
You have a criminal summons.
Here. You can keep recording. I don't
You
care.
can keep recording, that's fine.
Keep your phone in your hands.
Just don't drop it. I don't want you to hurt it.
What do I have a criminal summons for?
When we get over there, we're going to look through it.
I've paid everything I've had to pay.
Man, I just know they sent us here with the warrant.
I do not have a warrant. I paid all my fines and everything
I
I'm
wouldn't
supposed
be
to
here if
pay.
you didn't have a warrant. Okay. Do you have anything on you?
Can you show me what I'm being arrested for?
We're fixing to show you.
Show it to me.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down real quick, okay?
I'm at work right now.
Yeah,
I know you're at work.
You're sitting out in the vehicle up front.
All right, have a seat. And we're gonna show you on that computer once you sit down with the warrants for it.
Show it to me before I get in the car.
Get in the car, please.
I need to know why I'm being arrested.
We're going to show you. Dude, you're already in
We
cuffs.
don't even have
Just
to
get in the
show you,
car.
okay?
We're doing you
just
a courtesy by showing you the warrant. We don't have to show you till we get to the jail, but we're going to show you now.
What do I have a warrant for?
Criminal summons.
Criminal summons for what?
If you will sit down, we'll show you.
It's a Jonesboro warrant. All right. It's not us. We're county.
We were sent to.
So we have to pull it up and look at it.
Okay.
You gonna pull it up, Charlie? Because I don't know how.
Dated today, April. It was printed yesterday, April 8th, 2025. Harassment. Looks like
Harassment for who?
8 charges of harassment.
Harassing who?
I don't know. I didn't do this. Stalking, harassment. Looks like they're all stalking and harassment charges.
Stalking and harassing who?
Man, I don't know. It's beyond me. I didn't make the warrant. I'm just here to pick
A
you up
Jonesboro
on it.
officer is going to come serve it, and they will be able to explain it to you. All right?
Who am I stalking?
We wasn't there.
Man,
We
I've
don't know.
never met you before, dude. I don't know. So here's what's going to happen. It's a cash bond or a professional bond. So cash or surety, which means you can have a bond fee. It'll be 10% of that, okay? And you can get out tonight.
Actually, 97 County.
Who am I stalking?
Man, I don't know. I didn't do the warrant. I'm just here to pick you up on
So
it.
I'm stalking somebody, but you don't know who I'm stalking.
I didn't make the warrant. I didn't do the report. I'm just here. It was handed to me to come give you and serve you with a warrant and take it to
It's
jail.
handed to you by who?
The person who makes the warrant, which is obviously it's signed right here by a judge or a clerk. I mean, there's no. I mean, at the end of the day, I did you a courtesy by showing you because I didn't even have to show you until we got to the jail.
This is all made up. Cause I'm not. This is all made up.
Would you like me to buckle you up before we go, or are you good?
You're supposed to buckle them up before you even shut the door. You're supposed to make sure you have your
Airbnb pays me
seatbelt
in
on
semi-passive
before you shut the
income.
door.
Now here's the
That's
thing.
a stupid
I don't own
question
it,
to
and
even ask.
It says violation.
Do you want me to make sure I buckle you up? You're
date
supposed
was
to buckle them.
February.
Back to the jail.
This is all made up. Cause I'm not. This is all made up.
Would you like me to buckle you up before we go, or are you good?
It says violation date was February. I guess you caused some issues and some warrants got put out for you is all I could answer, man. I don't know. We were told you're supposed to be at work at 5, so we just showed up over here close to 5 o'clock. Come pick you up on this warrant.
So you say this was signed in February and it's April.
That says the violation date. This was printed April 8th. Looks like one of the no contacts is against the city of Jonesboro.
Say what?
Looks like one of your no contact orders you're going to have against you is against the city of Jonesboro.
What is a no contact?
It means you can't contact them or you get arrested for violating.
He don't
the no
even got his
contact order.
seatbelt on.
No contact.
Yep.
What is that?
It means no contact.
No contact with who?
The city of Jonesboro.
The city of Jonesboro. What does that even mean?
Maybe a police department, I guess. I'm not sure.
How can you have a no contact with a police department?
Man, you can get it with any kind of individual, business. You can be told no contact anybody.
I've been told not to contact the Jonesboro Police Department.
I said it could be. It says city of Jonesboro. It looks like a dude named Bruce Wright. You know him?
Say what?
You know a guy named Bruce Wright?
No, I do not know a guy named Bruce Wright. Who's that?
Might be a police officer. I don't know. Like I said, it's not ours. It's theirs.
So when you say a no contact, what do you mean? Like physical contact?
Like calling, texting, showing up at their place of work, showing up at their house, messaging, emailing, stuff like that. Having somebody else contact them for
Police
you.
department is a government business.
So it's the individuals that work for the police department, it looks like.
But I've never contacted you.
Like I said, that's something between you and your lawyer's gonna have to figure out. I can't pull up the incident report and look up everything. But underneath the harassment statute, it's got February 25th, 26th time frame.
Christian spent another 8 hours in jail and had to bond out again. The no contact order is alleged to have 8 officers' names on it, all members of the Jonesboro Police. It gives the appearance that the arrest was an attempt to punish Christian for publishing publicly available information concerning traffic stops involving himself, as well as the officers. Christian claims that he is still followed by several of the officers and is fighting each charge. He also plans to file a civil lawsuit for the ordeal, but as we've seen, they often take many years to litigate. But when there is an update, I'll be sure to let you know. Links to Christian's channel and GoFundMe can be found below if you wish to assist in his legal adventure, or to view these interactions in full.
Man, that is insane. I feel bad for bro, because you can tell he not one of those aggressive people. You can tell he's not like one of those bad guys, or he seems like a good person, and bro always has a job. He's constantly working at a pizza place, so it's not like he's doing something crazy. But that's really sad that that's happening. I hope all those cops that's doing that to him, I hope they face some kind of legal repercussion. I hope they're punished some way, somehow, because bro, that is foul play. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.